Hey everyone, welcome back to Reptiles and Resin and a lesson on mold making. So, what do we need to make a mold? I'm going to show you today. You're going to need a container, something that the item you're going to mold, and this is an acorn I found, so pretty. It's going to fit. Now, you want it to have room around all sides, and make sure you have plenty of room at the top to pour the resin over. Now, if your item is lightweight or has a hole in it, I filled this one up with some fast cure resin, so none of the silicone is going to seep into here. And it made it heavier. So if your item you're molding is lighter, then you're going to want to put some kind of glue, or you can use tape, which we're not doing today. But I will show y'all how to make a permanent mold casting to cast this in every single time the next time. But first, we're going to show you how to just make the simple mold. So we have this. It's clean. Actually, I use this for silicone making because it's still got little pieces of silicone in it. So, make sure you have your gloves on. Make sure that you clean this. Now, this is what we're molding. This is matte. This is really shiny. But there's fingerprints all over it. So, you want to clean this with gloves on. You don't want to touch this after you clean it. Now, if I wanted to shine this up, maybe spray it with some sealer, a clear gloss, but we're going to leave it matte because it's an acorn. So, I want to clean this and get all the little fingerprints off of him. And this will be really cute for decorating for the fall. And make sure, like I said, you have gloves on. Clean him real good, because whatever is on here, it's going to show up in your mold. Any fingerprint, well then yes, it will be on your mold. I don't know what that is, but I need to get it off. Okay. Yeah, so any fingerprint that shows up will be on your mold. Now, there is something on here, but it is a part of the mold, part of it, I guess, because it's not coming off. Or is it? Oh, no, I just got to scrub a little bit more. Like I said, get whatever you want to get off of it. Now, Craftor sent me some silicone resin for me to show y'all to make a mold. It is a 15A. A lot of silicone rubber goes from 0A, which I've only found with Let's Resin brand, all up to 30 to 40A. The higher the number, let's say, firmer that silicone will be. Meaning that if I was to use a 30A on this, I probably wouldn't be able to demold it, or it would be very hard. So on this one, you're going to want to use anywhere between a 0A and a 15A. This one so happens to be a 15A. Alright, I just want to make sure everything is clean, because like I said, once I mold this, there is no going back unless I waste silicone and remold it. So you want to get every little spot off. And I don't know what this sticky stuff is on here, but I need to get it all off. And that's why I'm using alcohol. Yeah, because that will all show up in our mold. Something sticky. It could be from the price tag not wanting to come off, but I'm gonna do my best to get it off, because like you said, you want it clean. Alright, I think that is good. Okay. So basically, since I have something I'm going to sit this in, you're going to put the flat side down and kind of put it in the middle. And you want, like I said, room around all sides. Okay. So this being heavy, it is not going to float. I have had things to float before. So now we are going to simply get our silicone resin. You can use any kind you would like. But today we're using the Bond Crafter. And this is an 8-ounce bottle of B and an 8-ounce bottle of A, which means in this kit you get 16 ounces. You get stir sticks and a pair of gloves, 2 cups for measuring. These little pony beads, or little seed beads, that's what they are. Now this is a silicone that you do by weight. Now you can also measure in volume, but I prefer to do all my silicone in weight. So I am going to get that out for you right now. I'm going to get the scale turned on. Actually, I'm going to just get the scale. Let me move him over here. I'm going to get the scale right here. Turn it on. And the first thing I'm going to do, even though it's going to take more than 8 ounces, I already know that. That's why I really need to get a bigger cup. Oh, do I have a larger cup? Yes, I do. Because I have certain cups that I use only for silicone. And I'm going to grab him right now. And I never clean the cups. See how the silicone is still on it? So I just let it dry and then peel the silicone out, because that is the easy way to do it. It just literally comes right out. The silicone does. Now you can save this silicone and add it to your projects. I do if I'm making a mold for myself, but I don't do it for when I sell the molds. I keep this, well, usually I won't keep this, because there'll be so many air bubbles trapped in this that you may not get them out. But any big chunks, yes. Alright. Since I've got me a larger cup here, let me wipe the rim off. We are going to get busy. I'm just wiping the cup out a little bit. Alright, so I'll put you over there. So I'm thinking this will probably take about, in all honesty, probably about 15 ounces to just mold him. So I'm going to put the cup on here, and you're going to press it to where it goes back to 0. And then you're going to measure out everything. And you're going to go by weight, not by what's on this cup. So let's say I want 20 ounces. That's what I've got marked on here that this actually will hold. So let's do 20 ounces. We're going to want to, hopefully y'all can see this. We just want to get this right here onto 20. Well, no, we want to get it on 10. I apologize. 7. We're almost at 8. Oh, I forgot. We're not going to have enough out this bottle. Oh, because this is only 16. I forgot about that. Well, you know what? We're going to do 8 and 8. Because this is like a try me bottle. You might get one depending on how big your item is that you're molding. So we've got it. It's at 8-1. We need to tar that out and go back to 8-1. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, we need to get to 8-1, which should be the both bottles. Oh, there we go. We're almost at 8-1. There we go, 8-1. All right, we're at 8-1 and 8-1, so we should have 16.2 ounces total. So we can turn that off, which is at 15 ounces, even though it weighs 16.2 ounces. Oh, what did I do with I had a thing out. I have to find it. Okay. And I have a paddle that I only use for silicone. So remember that. Don't use your... How can I say this? Oh, and I don't see my mixer. Oh, the joy. Zeus, can you stop barking at everything? I don't see my mixer, you guys. Angelina lost it. Angelina done lost my mixer. The nerve. Oh, there it is. Come here, Zeus. I don't feel like hearing you barking, so come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, big boy. Come on. There you go, big boy. Come join Grammy in the room. There we go. Give everybody a headache, fat. All right, so we're going to mix this up for about 3 minutes. Now, this is when you can use some ink to it. You can add mica powder. Or you can just leave it like this, which I am. You're going to leave just like this. And you're going to want to mix this up really good for 3 minutes. Scrape your sides and your bottoms like you would regular resin. And we are going to get this cured. We might add a little ink to it. Let's add some ink to it. I've got this ink right by me. We're going to add some green ink to it. And turn it green. And that was just alcohol ink. We'll turn it a little green. Like I said, we're going to mix it for about 2 or 3 minutes. Doesn't take long. Get this all, and I do put this in the vacuum chamber always to get the bubbles out, even though it is like self-degassing. I put it in there anyway because I feel better putting it into the vacuum chamber, and it doesn't take long. And like I said, it doesn't take long to mix this either. We just want to mix it up, like I said, about 2 or 3 minutes. Oh, did he go dead? He went dead on me. I'm going to have to mix some by hand. Let me put him on the charger. Alright, I'm going to drain this off. My mixer went dead. And I usually just put this inside of a cup. Where did my, yeah, I'm going to use this cup. This is the one I had silicone in. And I just sit it in there to drain. Oh gosh, I don't want to sit up. There we go, stay. There we go. I am going to plug up my mixer before I forget. So excuse me, you guys. Because if I don't, I will forget. So, yeah. I'm going to plug him up right now. Let me get my silicone stirrer. Like I said, I have everything for silicone that I don't use for resin. So yeah. Barking at everybody, fat. Say yes, I was. Barking at everybody, Granny. Alright, so this is the one I use for silicone only, no resin. And I'm going to just go ahead and just scrape my sides and my bottom. And stir it up a little bit by hand and then get it in the vacuum chamber. Because it should be fine. Go on and get this all mixed up. And scrape off your, the paddle or your spatula or stir stick that you're using back into the pot and stir too. Because sometimes you have unmixed stuff on the, unmixed silicone onto that. Alright, so we should be good. I'm going to get this in the vacuum chamber, and I'm telling you, I don't think this is going to be enough to do this. We're going to see. If all else fails, I can always add another silicone to it. So I'll be right back after the vacuum chamber. Alright, you guys, I have it debubbled, and let's hope there is enough in here to actually cover our acorn. Let's hope, because I'm not sure. He's tall, that's the problem. He's not big, he's tall. Yeah, and it's not going to cover the whole acorn. Nope. And that was the whole 16 ounces. It is not big enough to cover the whole acorn. Yeah, so see, I'll be honest with you. I would never buy an 8-ounce bottle. I need larger bottles than this. So this is why I don't buy little 8, but it's perfect for a beginner. Just, you know, if your project like this, say if I was a beginner and I want to do this acorn, that would not be enough, and I would be upset, because then I would have to wait and get some more in. So now I can mix up some more, or I can use some old silicone that I already have, which, like I told you, I saved the silicone scraps. So I think I'm gonna just chop some up in here. Let's see, this is where all this comes in handy to save. And just put it down on the sides, and I might still have to make up some. This might still not be enough. I am not sure, to be honest with you. But I always save the nice chunks of silicone, as you can see, because silicone is gonna reattach to silicone. So remember that. And we are getting there. So big scraps like this, don't throw them away. They can come in handy for mold making when you might not be able to make up, you know, just that little extra bit. All right. Try not to cut my finger on my glove. We are getting there. We're getting there. I think I'm still going to have to make up some, though. We'll see. Oh, I was able to get him down in there. Maybe not. Yay. I am going to show y'all how to make a permanent mold in the next video. Like a permanent mold housing instead of using this. That way you take up as less silicone as possible. And I'll show you how I make my very own mold housings with actual resin. So yeah, I make my own mold housings with resin, and it cuts down on the use of so much silicone All right, so you want this. This is the highest part. You want it covered. And it's covered, but you want it at least 1/4 of an inch covered. So we still need a little bit more. And I got some of this skinny stuff right here. I can sit in here. And I know, hopefully Bond Crafter's not mad. I mean, it wasn't enough, and I don't have any more Bond Crafter. So, yeah, I could have picked out a smaller project, but I really wanted to do this acorn, You know, when you really want to do something, you just chance it. That's the way I see it. You just chance it when you really want to do something. Alright, so that is good. So I'm going to just let it sit here because sometimes this stuff will make bubbles. We want these bubbles just to take their time and come up. There's a puppy hair in there. There's some glitter in there, but that won't kill nothing. So yeah, you just want this to sit up. No heat or anything. Just sit up, and you can't spray the top lightly. You can also pounce it. I want to make sure all the bubbles come up. And we're good. And I save all this big stuff for the next time. See how that came in handy? Came in very handy. Other than that, I would have had to use a different brand silicone to finish this off. And I really didn't want to. So now we just let it... I let the bubbles rise up, make sure there's none coming out, and I turn my heat mat on low for about 2 hours, and it's good to go. I'm just being honest with you. I do use my heat mat for molds. It speeds it up. It doesn't hurt anything, but I do put it on low when I do that. And cover it. It speeds it up, but the first thing you want to do is make sure all these bubbles have come up first. So don't turn your heat mat on until those bubbles have risen, and you know they're risen. So we're done here for now. When we come back, we'll unmold this and see what we have. So I'll see you back soon. Alrighty, I am back. Our silicone is cured. Oh, I forgot to get something. Thought I got everything, but nope. Okay. Now, I usually use an old letter opener. I've had this thing for years. And just kind of break the seal a little bit. Where's my alcohol? Because it's not easy getting it out. I spray a little bit of alcohol down in here and go around it with this and break that suction on it. Break the suction on the, see, break that suction. You got your alcohol down in there. But like I said, in the next video, I'm going to show you how to make a permanent thing for this. And then it won't be so hard to get out. So that should just pop right on out. With the friction anyway. It should. It doesn't always. We got to work at it to get him out. This is another reason why I don't like gluing the bottom down, because then it'll be even harder to get out. Let me spray a little bit more alcohol down on this side, just to loosen it up there. There we go. Alright, now it's sliding right on out. There we go. You want something to break up that suction on it. Then just dry your mold. Alright, so now you're going to need an X-Acto knife, and this is like a cuticle trimmer, but they work wonders for silicone. So you're going to trace around this whole bottom here where it leaked, like the silicone went up under it. And you want a nice sharp blade, because you want to go around the whole thing in a nice clean swoop, should I say. And then this piece will just come right on off like it was never there. Now, usually before I pull these out, I will at least get a glove on, at least one, for the hand that I'm going to be prying it out with, because you don't want your fingers down in here. So just kind of loosen up your mold here, and then hopefully this thing will come out. There we go. Yeah, just kind of press on it a little bit. Might not even need to get my hand in there. Nope, not really. Giving birth to an acorn. He's a-coming. He's almost here. Oh, well, I got it turned. There we go. Perfect. So you got your acorn. And you can see where the top of the acorn is in there. So I'm going to put this aside. And whenever you want to remold it again, you use that same thing. Do the same thing over. So let me get some powders. We are actually going to go on and pour this. I'm trying to find, I need a gold. But I want to paint the stem. Maybe I should use the other color. No, but not that one. Maple. That's it. So I'm going to paint the stem of this maple. I need to find a nice, I wanted a nice soft brush. Excuse me for reaching. Maybe even this one, yeah. Oh Lord, that thing is all over the place, all in the lid. Alright, so I'm gonna get this down in here, and we're gonna paint our acorn top. And this is the matte part. But with these powders, it should not be matte. Oh, I'm making a mess, ain't I? But that's okay, we'll clean it up. And we're just getting down in here, painting our mold. I will clean it up with a little bit of alcohol because, well, I'm making a mess. And the powders usually do fly everywhere and make a mess, but that's okay. It'll be alright. But yeah, I thought this was just the cutest little acorn ever. Want to get all of the top painted really good here. I want to see how far does, okay, it goes a little bit further there, yeah, before you get to the actual nut. Okay, and see, this brush is kind of fluffy. It's not as hard as the other one. Oh, I missed a spot right there. Trying not to miss any spots. Okay. Alright. Dust him out real quick. This powder is everywhere. Alright, so I'm just dusting the top right there. And now I'm going to get a piece of paper towel, spray it with a little bit of alcohol, and wrap it around my finger and clean up the parts on the mold where I do not want this at, the powders at. Hopefully I get a nice clean line. I may not. You never know. Spray a little bit more alcohol on here. I'm just trying to go across that line there where our acorn is. Put a little bit more alcohol on here. Try to get as much as I can off the actual nut part of it so we can pour it in a different, I want to pour it in something different. Okay, I actually want to pour it in glitter. My Children of the Corn glitter, because I think that would look cute in a nut. Oh Lord, I know I'm not as enthusiastic as I've been being, you guys. I have been not feeling that well. I don't know what I done caught. I don't know. But I'm just trying to deal with it. You know, the show must go on. Trust me, I promise you, I am getting rest. I know I don't sound as energetic as I used to. But I'll be back. Just not kind of feel. I told you I was catching something. It done caught up with me. But it's okay. I mean, I don't feel horrible. That's why I'm in here doing this. And it kind of gives me, I just don't, I can't. I'm not the kind of person that wants to lay in the bed all day, even when I'm sick. I can't do it. I hate laying in the bed all day, even when I don't feel good. So if I get up and do something like load the dishwasher or come in here and do a video a day, it's fine. It might be a simple video, but I'm still sharing with you guys, and y'all's comments always cheer me up. I love reading y'all's comments. I really do. Okay, so if you can see in there, see how I've got it cleaned out pretty darn good, because the acorn nut goes up in here too. So let me wipe this powder down. I got it everywhere, Lord. Okay, so where is the glitter I was gonna? Oh yeah, the Children of the Corn glitter. It makes me laugh every time I think of this. So what I'm gonna do is, now when I filled this up with the 1 hour fast cure, that was like 3 ounces that went in here. So I'm thinking maybe if I make up 4 ounces, it should be plenty to fill this whole mold. That's what I'm hoping. So, oh Jesus, take the wheel. I'm gonna get some gloves on. I was gonna use some 1 hour fast cure, but no, I am not. But what I am gonna use is the new Bond Crafters 4 hour fast cure. So, I'm trying to think what I need. I need my glitter cup. That's what, here it is. Okay, so I'm going to make up 4 ounces. And this is my glitter glass cup. As you can see, the glitter never comes out. So yeah, we're going to do, it's ratio 1 to 1. And I'm thinking 4 ounces will be enough. So I'm going to do 2 ounces. Let me get down here and see. You want to get eye level with your pouring. It's very important. Okay, that's 2 ounces. And this is some thick resin. And now we're going to get, oh gosh, if I can get the top off, 2 ounces of beaten. Oh, gracious. Okay, wait a minute. Oh. Wait a minute. I went over 2. I done made up. Oh, that says 3 ounces. Or very close. It's almost right at the 3 ounce. So I guess I'll be making up 6, even though I didn't want to. Boy, I tell you. I thought, that's why I say it's got to level out. Once it levels out, it's a whole nother situation. And this is some thick resin, so it takes a tad bit longer to thin out or settle. All right, so now we are exactly at 3. So now I'm going to 6. And let me stop pouring and let that level out before I mess this up again. Okay. Okay, a little bit more. We are almost on that 6. Right there. Alrighty, we are on the 6. Even though I only wanted 4. That's okay, I'll just fill up my scrappy. Alright. Oh, thank goodness I plugged in my mixer, because at least it's charged now. Thank goodness. We're gonna go on and get this mixed up. I'm gonna time it. See, the paddle don't even want to move. See how thick it is? Very thick resin. But we're gonna go on and get this mixed up. I'll be back as soon as I get it mixed up. You don't have to sit here and watch me for 4 minutes mix this, but I will be right back. Alrighty, we have it mixed up. So now I need to decide what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this. This is my glitter stirring spatula thingy. We are gonna just get some of this Children of the Corn glitter in here. Oop, I'm about to make a mess. So pretty and sparkly. Love this glitter. Look how pretty. Now the resin's already thick. I am not doing glue at all. Scrape my sides and my bottoms while I'm stirring in my glitter. No glue added to this, because trust me, it is thick enough. Hopefully I don't have to turn the vacuum chamber off 20 times for it to de-bubble, but I might have to. You never know. All right, we can put the Children of the Corn glitter up. See, I try to represent all these colors in the ornate corns. So yeah. All right, so I usually just spray a little bit on top of alcohol, throw him in the vacuum chamber, and I will be back, you guys. Alrighty, so I had to release the pressure 3 times, which wasn't bad. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So we are going to just simply, and this is some thick stuff. We have 6 ounces. We're going to simply pour our resin in here. Now, it might actually hold the whole 6 ounces. I was guessing 4. But, you know, sometimes my guesses could definitely be wrong. Alright, I just want to make sure his stem got some in there without an air bubble. Yeah. Wanted to make sure that stem got some. Okay. No bubble coming up so far. We should be good. See how much this puppy holds. Well, thank goodness I made up 6. Ain't that something? Yeah, I would have been off. It took the whole 6. I would have been off by 2 whole ounces. That took literally 6 ounces. Wow, I would have never guessed it. That's why I was doing 4. Yep. Ain't that something? Hopefully we don't get any bubbles in there. Not gonna put him through the vacuum chamber. This is a very thick resin. Yeah, so let's just see how our acorn's gonna turn out here. So I'm gonna let him sit over there. Gotta make sure I clean my paddle because I was letting it drain. Onto this. So I'm gonna attempt to get the rest of our scrappy stuff in here so we can at least get some scrappies going. Some kind of way. Well, it's not gonna help if I am dropping it all over the place now, is it? Whew. Well, you know, I'm extra messy when I don't feel well. Oh, goodness. But this brings me some kind of joy. And I got breakfast in bed this morning. It was a miracle. My husband never cooks, even though he cooks awesome. I love it when he cooks. He cooks so good. He really does. But he says, I like your cooking, but I love his cooking. He can cook so good. He really can. I love it when he cooks. Take advantage of it while I can. And I don't know why I'm whispering. I don't know. Oh, Lordy. I don't think I'm ever going to get all this out. Gracious. Oh my goodness. It is glitter's going to be everywhere. Okay. I need... Where's my... Okay, I found it. Okay, I'm going to spray this a little bit. Put a little bit on there. I'm going to use this. Because this is the only thing I know that I can get everything out of. Look at all this that just came out. I mean, seriously. This thing works. And like I said, designate, if you buy these glass cups, just designate one to glitter and only use that, because let me tell you, you'll never get all this glitter out. Ever. It'll be in here forever. Jesus will be coming back and the glitter will still be saying, how you doing? Yep, it will still be in there. All right, so I think I've got all that I possibly can get out. You know I'm going to keep trying. And when we come back, which shouldn't be too long because this is 4-hour demold, I don't even have to turn on a heat mat because it is going to cure up really quickly. Where's my little squeegee thing? I like these things to try to keep this clean if you can. Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can't. But I like it to squeegee this. Now, give or take, I might not get it all off, but I tried. And I like this mold. If anyone that does jewelry, if y'all don't have this mold yet, I would say get it if you do jewelry, because this is a beautiful mold for jewelry. I'm using it for scraps. But yeah, all right, so I'm going to clean up everything. And we'll be back once this is cured, you guys. So see you soon. Alrighty, you guys. As you can see, it's still a hot mess. Oh, gosh, I done glued the cup to the thing. Oh, man, it sunk in a little bit. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, man. See where it sunk in a little bit right there on the tip? Dang it. Anyway, I think I'm going to fix that. I'm going to go on and unmold. I got these separated. So we'll go on and unmold our little... That's the Children of the Corn glitter. So beautiful. It is a gorgeous glitter. I love it. It's got like 10 different colors in it to represent all 10 of my children of the corn. And that's the, Oh gosh, which glitter is the Serene? I couldn't remember. That's my Serene glitter. It is gorgeous. Very high shine. I love this mold. And then that is just that white that we had left over from our bloom. Oh. Well, I guess I didn't have to really do this on camera now, did I? Because now I've got to make up a little bit more. I'm going to use some Fast Cure and seal in that hole. And I guess we'll be coming back because I just checked on it. Feel a little better this morning. Thank you, Jesus. God is so good. Feeling a little better this morning. God is good. Voice is still kind of funky sounding, but that's okay. God is good all the time. Praise the Lord. Don't know what I would do without him. All right, so yeah, see, this is what we have so far. Now I'm still using my other mold. Oh, I dropped one, but I figured I would kind of separate them. These are big chunkies. These would look awesome in a large turtle. So yeah, let me put this back over onto my right side here. But yeah, it kind of, I don't honestly know what happened. But you know what? We're going to fix that real quick. So, I'm going to get some 1 hour Fast Cure. I'm going to get a small cup here. I'll probably make up about, where is it? About 10 milliliters. I am going to get me some more gloves on because I don't want this on my skin. You don't want resin on your skin. No sirree, Bob. Nope, nope, nope. All right, so we're going to mix up like 5 of A. Well, this is B. Okay, there we go. And 5 of this is A. I'm almost out. I might have to. Eye Candy sells this now too, so that's awesome. Eye Candy now carries the Promise resin. Alright, so I'm going to get this mixed. I'm not going to put this through the vacuum chamber. I don't know why they did that, but it surely did. It most certainly did. Which sucks. But if you have this problem where it is sunken in, just remember, just mix you up a little bit more. This could be regular resin. It doesn't matter. Hopefully we don't have a bubble down there where his little stem is, because I didn't put it through the vacuum chamber. So I'm really hoping we don't have a bubble down there. And that could be where that came from. Big old bubble popped up after I put the little tint over it so nothing would get in it. That could be where that came from. Very well possible. Put the glitter back on the shelf. Let me get the glitter. So we're going to use the same glitter. The Children of the Corn. We just want to get this mixed up really well. All them bubbles are coming up. And this won't take long to cure, so I don't have to wait 4 hours. Now, we use the Bond Crafter 4-hour Fast Cure. Loving that they have that now. Kudos to Bond Crafter. They are awesome. And then this was the Bond Crafter silicone, which hardened up perfectly. It is awesome silicone. All right, that is starting to kind of get a little warm in my hands. Let me get a little bit of, oh, I am making a mess, you guys. I am making a mess all over the place. Get some of this in here. Yeah, it gets warm in your hands, this does, because it cures up fast. I usually use this to test out colors and stuff, because I don't have to wait that long. Alright, so I'm going to spray a little bit of alcohol down in there. Get some of that glitter off of it. Alright, get this. And just pour it down, well, into that little hole there. Actually, I'll probably just cap it off, because it did sink a little bit. Alright, that's the alcohol coming off of there. Hopefully we don't have any bubbles. Hopefully. I would like a bubble-free piece here. Alright, now that should not do that again. Let me clean this off. And, well, we got some more for our scrappies. Oh, goodness. Why? I was like, why won't the lid fit on? Well, the stick was in there. That would be one good reason why, huh? Alright, so we'll just pour this into here now. We don't want to waste anything. No siree. No waste. Go into our scrappy mold here. Yeah, boy, I was ready to unmold this. I want to see how it turned out. And now I gotta wait another hour. Bummer. Oh, man, it's always something, isn't it, you guys? It's always something. Alright, try to get this in here, because it is really getting thick now to where it doesn't want to move. See how thick it's gotten? Barely moving on the stick. So it doesn't take long for the 1 hour fast cure to thicken up on you. See how sticky it is in here? Try to get it in here fast as possible. Y'all know I hate wasting things, so never waste a drop. Alright, so now we have to wait another hour, which sucks, but it is what it is. To wait another hour. Oh, it's sticky. Let me get a piece of paper towel and see if I can get some of this off of here that's leaking over. There we go. I just pray we don't have any micro bubbles in here. I don't see why we would. I kind of did overfill that a tad bit there. But it is what it is. Alright, come on and hurry up and cure. Alright, you guys, so I'm going to meet y'all back here in about an hour. See you back soon. Alrighty, y'all, we should be good. This is all cured, like I said, fast cure. Love this stuff. And we got no bubbles in there. I hope there's no bubbles in that little spot there. Going to take these out, throw them in our little bin here. Put this away, and I need a glove because I don't want to put my hand. Always try to remember to wear gloves when you unmold a handmade mold. That way you don't get your fingerprints in it. So I'm going to get some of this glitter off top before I even unmold it, because it'll probably go on the inside of the mold, and then I would have to clean the inside out. So now what I was thinking about doing was, when I remold this, I was thinking about making it a 2-pack mold. That way, I mean, you don't want just one acorn. Would y'all be even interested in a mold like this? I think it's going to be gorgeous. It's easy to demold. It's looking good, and that's where we put that extra at. You can't even tell where the extra was. Easy to demold. Yay. Oh, look at him. Oh, I scraped it a little bit, probably with the brush. See? When I was brushing on. But isn't that adorable? Oh, I love this glitter. I will say, I'm going to tell you, this might be one of my favorite glitters I've ever made. It is gorgeous. I'm kind of mad that I scratched that when brushing it on, but the mold turned out perfect. I love this mold. It looks just like the original. Look at there. So cute. So yeah, I was thinking about making it into a 2-pack mold, but I'm going to show you how to make a permanent. Say you're a mold seller, you want to sell your molds. I'm going to show you how I make a permanent housing. Now, yeah, this would be fine if I was just going to do one, but it won't fit two. So I'm going to show you what I have been doing using, oh gosh, I can't think. Using resin to make a permanent mold housing. With the permanent mold housing, all I do is use the sticky tape at the bottom. And I have a permanent mold that goes around. You just stick it onto that tape or whatever you want to stick it on and glue around it. But yeah, Bond Crafter resin is good. They do sell this in a larger kit. So yay, this is like a try me kit. As you can tell, we didn't even have enough to do this one, but we almost had enough. But yeah, they sell a larger kit. I think it's a 36 or 32 ounce size, but their silicone resin is awesome. As you can see, it's not sticky. Oh, and let me show you. I can take off my glove now. Where did I put that little thing at? Oh, please tell me I didn't lose it. Or I placed, oh, here it is. So whenever I do mold things, I trim the bottom with this. So I just kind of take it and you just move it around. I usually grab the top of this. And this is just like a cuticle pusher or cutter. And I just go around just to even out, because it's not all the way like level. So I just go around the bottom. You might go around the top too, if you have an uneven surface. And that way everything is flattened out. There we go. And we just got that off of there. But yeah, very good silicone. I like it. And I love this little acorn. It's so cute. And like I said, this is semi-matte, but this is all shiny, as you can tell. Love that glitter. But it looks good with the intense mica, except for my scratches. And that was me did that. That wasn't the mold or anything else. That was me. But these would look so cute on a dining room table or just sitting around. This is so adorable. Anyway, I would like to thank Bond Crafter for their awesome silicone. I love their silicone. And I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to show y'all how to make, like I said, a permanent mold cast for your molds. So you don't have to worry about, you can make it any size you want. I'll show y'all how I do it and everything you need. So I will see y'all tomorrow, loves. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope I helped someone do something today. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye for now. Love you guys.